Thank you, madam. Thank you for this opportunity to me. Today we talk about bamboo propagation, cultivation technique, and value-added products. So, last PowerPoint I presented, last two PowerPoint presented that regarding the bamboo. So now, how to propagate the bamboo? What are the techniques are available to propagate the bamboo plant? And cultivation technique value added products. So talk about one by one. Bamboo propagation. Generally, bamboo is unique. Why? Because bamboo once started flowering, it will be take minimum 60 to 120 years. Once seed flowering, then seed bearing, after it will be completely dried. This is the nature of the bamboo species. So we go for seeds, we wait for 60 years to 120 years. But when we are planted in the forest area, we are cultivating the seeds for every year. Why? Because different year we are planting. Operation done. So bamboo, lot of varieties are there. So suppose we go for each variety, we don't have the seeds. So generally two techniques are propagated the bamboo. What are the two techniques? One is bamboo, we go for seeds. So how to propagate seed to seedling? We discuss about next slides. Then cuttings. What is mean by the cutting? The scientific term and technology is vegetative propagation or mass multiplication of the bamboo or clonal multiplication technology of the bamboo. What is the clonal technology of the bamboo? What is the vegetative propagation of the bamboo? And how to mass multiplication due to the non-availability of the seeds. So we discuss about one by one. In generally, bamboo propagated two ways. One is seeds, other one way is cuttings. First we go for seeds. Bamboo seeds. Actually, bamboo seed is a unique. Why? Because it less viability. Only for suppose I am collecting for the seeds today, then after 2 to 3 months only for using for the germination purpose. And the other purpose also is using, that is a bamboo rice. We are cooking for the bamboo rice also is possible. But within 3 months, 2.5 to 3 months only used for the plantation purpose. After that we cannot use. Why? Seed is not germinated. Second thing, bamboo seeds, less viability. One is. Second thing is non-availability. What is mean by that? So I already said that bamboo seeds, when bamboo seed is bearing and flowering, normally all other trees, this year seeds, next year also is coming seeds, the subsequent yearly also coming of the seeds. And place to place different. Tamilnadu is this time seeds. When is rain will be different place to different seasons. So when it will be raining, some seeds is possible to throughout the year. Suppose Amelia dovia, suppose one of the species is planted seeds is today 3 seeds is available in here in Tamil Nadu. After next month available in Karnataka, next month available in MP, it is possibility. But bamboo is not possibility. Why? Because bamboo, when flowering, it takes for the flowering cycle is variety of the bamboos, lot of varieties are there. So each variety different time of the flowering and fruiting, but minimum 60 years to 120 years. So suppose I go for Bambusa nutans. The Bambusa nutan is 120 years after flowering, then seed bearing, then completely dry. Once is flower, seeds completely dry. That's all. That is the bamboo nature. So non-availability. So less viability, non-availability. So how can we go for then other sources go for the cuttings? But seed availability, how to propagate it, we discuss about that. Then bamboo seed less viability. What is that? Within the 3 months of the viability. Non-availability, all variety. Because in India, it's only for 2 variety of the bamboo seeds are available. What are the 2 bamboos? One is a bambusa bamboo. Bambusa bamboos. Another one is Dendrocalamus strictus. These 2 bamboo available for in India. Most of the all the years it is possibility, because seed source we have, plant material source also we have large number of plantations in the forest area. So we are not bothered about that for the seeds of these particular 2 species. One is a bambusa bamboos, another one is Dendrocalamus strictus. Suppose I go for other variety of the bamboo, bambusa nutans, bambusa dulta, bambusa membranensis, bambusa balcova, like that bamboo species seed is not available in all the years. So in India, only 2 variety of bamboo seeds are available each and every year. That is a Dendrocalamus strictus. Another one is bambusa bamboo. That's all. That also less viability. So bamboo seeds once in lifetime, then bamboo is dried. I already said that. Because suppose bamboo today, that is a 60 years old bamboo, one tree is today flowering. Then after seed bearing, then it completely dried. Then again it will not seed bearing or flowering or seed bearing. Bamboo flowering cycle, different species to different. That is a 60 years to 120 years. One time seed bearing, one time seed flowering, then automatically dried. Not possible to collect all varieties, because I said already 2 bamboo varieties are available in every year. That is a Dendrocalamus strictus. Another one is bambusa bamboo. These are the most economically value in using for cultivation purpose. So these bamboo seeds available, but these also less viability. So these 2 bamboo species, yes. Suppose we go for other variety, we go for the cuttings. No any alternative method we don't have, because we are not waiting for 120 years. Okay, 120 years or 60 years. Next, seed biology. So we have, I said that 2 species available. That also most economically, the two bamboo species, most plantations in India. That is also is most valuable. Suggested to economical farming field, we raising the 2 bamboo species. That bamboo species seed biology. What is that? Suppose I go for today on plan. Today I planning for bamboo plantation in my field. First, I think I go for seed or I go for cuttings. Suppose I go for seed. What I thinking? Number of seeds. How many plant I produce? Then number of seeds. How many numbers in 1 kg? So I said we discuss about this slide. Number of seeds per kg, 30,000 seeds in 1 kg. Plus or minus, depending upon the seed size, 1052. This is the correct accurate seed counting. So suppose 1 kg 30,000 seeds available, plus or minus 1052 is vary depending upon the seeds. First column. Then purity, moisture percentage, we not bother about that. Okay, we will, I will mention that. What is the germination percentage? So 70% of the germination. Among these 30,000 seeds, 70% is successful rate in average. Then what is the plant percentage? Germination percentage is contained with depending upon the seed germination. Plant percentage is germination percentage of the seedling, how many percentage success rate for the plant. So that is called plant percentage, 50%. So number of seedlings per kg. How many seedlings we produced in 1 kg? 15,000 is possibility. This is the average. This chart is very important. Why? Because this detail must we know about that. Then we go for the planting. Once we go for seeds. Okay. This is clear. Number of seed per kg 30,000 in 1 kg plus or minus 1052. Then germination. So I am putting for the germination for bamboo seeds. What is the ratio of the germination? It is a 70%. Suppose I am putting the 30,000 seeds, 21,000 seeds are germinated. 70% means. Then that's a 21% seeds are germinated. What is the plant percentage? 21%, 21,000 seeds germination. But the 21% seeds, only 50%, totally only 50% of the successful of the plant ready for plantation. So that is 50%. That is called number of seedlings per kg, 15,000 is possibility. Then these are about the seeds. Then if suppose availability of the seed, we go for the seeds, or otherwise non-availability of the seed source, what we do? We go for the cuttings. Okay. So we discuss about the cuttings. We discuss about the first germination, how to make the germination. We already learned about the seed biology. Number of seed per kg, how much number, and germination percentage, number of seedlings per kg, plant percentage, everything we learned about these slides. Then how to germinate the seedlings. Okay. Pre-treatment not required, because why? Bamboo seeds, only fresh seeds are germinated, not required for the any pre-treatment. Okay. Then nursery techniques, how to germinate the seed to seedling, that is called nursery technique. What is the nursery techniques? 250 grams I take the seeds, 250 example I mentioned. Okay, 250 grams seeds broadcast on the raised bed 3 into 10 meter, which is yield for 7,000 plants. A layer of husk is covered over the bed. Germination is seen after 10 days. After 4 to 6 weeks, the seedling is transplanted to the polybag. First, I take the 250 gram seeds. Okay. Then I prepare small mother bed. The small mother bed under the tree, shade is required. So under the tree, 3 into 10 meter, 3 meter length, the 10 meter length, then 3 meter length, small mother bed is forming. That mother bed, how to forming? We mix our native soil. What are the soils? Are the red soil, red earth, that is called red earth. Then farmyard manure, any other fertilizer, organic fertilizer, usually mix it and forming small bed like that. Then sowing the seeds in mother bed normally. Second, that is we sowing randomly. Then after top layer river sand we are applying. Then red earth or any other soils we are applying. Then cover for the fully for the seeds mother bed. Then after that, providing the water, then we are any living mass or any layer of any living materials to cover the entire mother bed. Then we providing the water top. Germination after 10 days seeds are germinated in the mother bed. Then we wait for after 4 to 6 weeks. 4 weeks, because bamboo is rabbit growth. So we wait for only 4. We wait for only 4 weeks. That means 4 weeks means 1 month. Na? 21 days is required. 10 days is germinated. After 11 days you are waiting. Total 21 days over. Then seed prick out or seedling. That is called seedlings. Na? Seedlings is transplanted to the polybag. So once is taller seedlings come within the 2.5 to 3 months, then go for planting. That's all. This is the seed, how to germinate the seeds, bamboo seeds. Then we go for bamboo cuttings. Okay, these are the things is over. Bamboo propagation is two-way. One is seeds, another one is cuttings. Okay. Now seed part is over. If you have any doubt, you ask that question section. Then we go for bamboo cuttings. Okay. Bamboo cuttings. We already discussed about that. Bamboo is two-way to techniques. That way is seeds to propagate the seedlings. Second thing is cuttings. So what is meant by the cuttings? The cuttings, VP, that is scientific technology. What is the VP? It's a vegetative propagation or mass propagation or clonal multiplication technology. So I put another one way, that is a innovative technology within one day vegetative propagation. How it is possible? So within one day we are raising the bamboo seedlings. It is possible. How to do that? First we go for innovative technique. Within one day we produce the bamboo seedlings. How it is possible? First we discuss about that. Then we go for vegetative propagation cuttings. Okay. Innovative cost effective vegetative propagation of the bamboo without polybags. Here we mentioned that without polybags, no need the polybags, and in shortest duration we propagate the bamboos within one day. How it is doing? Let's see. First, so these are the, so suppose you are doing this thing, mother plant. This is very important. Where you go for mother plant? Suppose you search your local area, which variety you are planting, then you search the local area, whoever the farmer is planting in your area. These details, all the state-wise details is available in the National Bamboo Mission. You go for Google national, type in the National Bamboo Mission, then click that, then bamboo plantation heading, click that, entire state-wise bamboo plantation where available in private farmer fields, government plantation, everything is there. So you go for that, then select then contact the farmer and check the mother plant, what are the species you are planting in your area. Then you go for the selection for the mother plant. So this is the mother plant. Maximum 100 cuttings per clump can be taken for propagation. This trial. So 40,000 propagules from 1 hectare of bamboo plant can be produced within the short notice time 10 days. So these much 10 days, these much planting materials we produce. How it is possible? Only we want mother plant and permission to the farmer for the cutting. But generally, farmer is give the permission. Why? Because they need for the thinning operation. So if you go for cutting, thinning is done. So no need for the any spending money and thinning operation. No need for the farmer. So farmer easily give the cuttings. Okay. So maximum this trial maximum 100 cuttings per clump. This is are the clump. The entire, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the things. It is called clump. Can be taken propagules maximum 100 cuttings. These are the clump. These are all the bunch is called clump. Okay, this clump we take for 100 cuttings. How it is possible? Next, then 1 hectare. This type of 1 hectare is available. So we take for 40,000 propagules means planting materials from 1 hectare. So this is the estimate. So if suppose I want 40,000 plant tomorrow, we have only for 1 hectare bamboo plantation, 10 years or 10 years old. That's all. Bamboo plant, 1 hectare of bamboo plant can be produced within the short notice of within 10 days. We are getting the 40,000 ready for planting material propagated within 10 days. These techniques, how it is, we check that. So these we are selected. You see that these two the branch here we are cutting the branch along with rhizomes, are taken for the propagation. This is called clump. Okay, this is called clump. This is one single one is a clump. CLUMP, CLUMP. These are the two curves with differentiation. Then we are cutting here. This is called rhizomat. This below portion is a rhizomat, and below portion inside the white portion is called callus. Okay. So we are cutting here. Then next. So here cutting is a 2, 1, 2. Then what we next do? We put the water. That's all. No need anything. You put the water for 24 hours. You take big container. You take for this is need for more water or bond or like that. To put that here, you are selected butterfly. Then you cutting here. Then you put for 24 hours in the water. What is the 24 hours next? If 24 hours is over, then next you see the root development in 24 hours. Where is root development? Here. You see that? Only we put the 24 hours water. The next what is to happen? Root develop in 24 hours. You see next root development process. Here is not clear, no? So once for the cheat is there, so it's removing means the white portion is called root development. Then what is the next? Is root development. Okay. What is the next? Root developed 10%. 100% possibility. No any failure in this method. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we take it. Then we mulching like this without polybag. We don't have no polybag. Directly go for planting. 24 hours is over. Root is the selected mother plant. We cutting that. I give the PowerPoint presentation for where we cutting. Here we cutting. Then put the 24 hours is water. Root development within 24 hours. Then we are like this because we don't have we use for the polybag. Next day we are go for the planting, so we don't have the polybag. So what the topper portion, you see these portion what we mix it. The root portion, that means here. That means here. Here we are doing this. Okay, what is that? Root portion covered with a coir pit along with pot mixture. What is the pot mixture we are using? Biofertilizers. What are the biofertilizers used for bamboo? Vermicasting, van, azospirillum, phosphobacterium, formula renew, river sand, and other soils. All the things are it is called pot mixture. Then and wrapped with the thick threads to support the rooting mixture. That's all. Then ready bamboo is implementation within 1 day ready. Then what is the next? 1 day old rooted cutting is planted with rooting mixture under the field conditions. What is that? You see that this is the root developed. Then what we do? Root portions covered with coir pit along with pot mixture and wrapped with thick thread to the support. Then it will be ready. Then next we go for immediately planting along with entire these. Okay, fully yeah. Here November 2018 we are planting here. Okay, this innovative technique introduced at that time. So November 2018 we are planting. Okay. 1 day old rooted cutting is planted with the rooting mixture under rain pit conditions. That's all. Okay. Then you see that November 2018 we are planted 1st November. Then next 1st November 2009 you see that this much height is possible for the within 1 year. Then you see this is what pictures. This is second picture. November 2008. November 2009. What are the difference between these two? 1 day old rooted cutting planted along with root mixture and providing water. This is without water. Only rain pit. When it rain will be coming like that. So without irrigation, with irrigation. That's all. So with the irrigation, You see that November 2, how much it is right? It is 1 year old plantation. Within 1 day, we will produce the planting materials like that. So November 2018. This is for November 2019. So this method is very good method. So if you have any doubt, you asking question section. But how much length? This is the one question everybody. We cutting length is no issue. Minimum 2 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet, no issue. But you have providing that means immersed from the water for the cuttings in 24 hours. That facilities is you have to go for this technique. This technique is most easy and adaptable. The techniques. Then bamboo propagation through cuttings. Now we are discussing about the vegetative propagation technique, but that is called innovative. Within 1 day, how to produce the bamboo plant. That many number of. I said that one clump is produced for 400 number. 1 hectare is produced for 40,000 members. Okay. So next we go for cuttings. Another method. This is first method is innovative method. Second method is another method for the cuttings, that is called also vegetative propagation. It is a scientific technology. Bambusa newton. I selected this is the mother plant for this trial. When we are selected for the mother plant, so more number of clumps. So 100, 200, that is the selection operation. Why? So when we are selected the more number of clumps, then our planting also is like that. So that is keep in mind one point. This when we selected the bamboo mother plant, more number of clumps. That means more number of sticks. This must be lot number of minimum 1000, sorry, minimum 100 like that. So maximum 250. So we select, that means our bamboo plantation also clumping like that. Okay. Second, first we selected this trial for the cuttings, this bambusa mutants. Okay, these are the one type of variety. Then we are first selected the mother plant. What is the second operation? New clump root and seed viable. Sorry, visible. Then old clump. So we when we go for these cuttings, we go for only new clump. This is very good because old clump we are not taking, see, not germinate, not sprouting the root, not rooting and sprouting. This is old one. Okay, this one. This one. How do we identify? Here, this sheath is not there. You see that. This is called sheath. The white color portion is called sheath. This one not have, but this one have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. So this is old clump. This is a new clump. Single means CLUM. Single. Okay. Is more. All the things. This all the things is a clump. This is culm. CULM culm. This is single. CLUMP, that is plump, this is entire. This is the two different words in the using for the bamboo. Only using for the bamboo. Roots, see, is viable. Okay, visible. Second thing. Culms. Here we mentioned that the culm. Culm is single. Culms is a more. So culms to be retained or marked by the separate paint. Why? So we are cutting from cutting in that one. So roots. Second. So paint marking. Then we cutting. Remove the colors. So we are marking that one. Removed comes. So the collection of cuttings we removed, but collection of cutting from top of the retained clump by using the ladder. Okay. So propagation of the cuttings. So when we are collected cuttings, propagations, preparations, how to prepare. So small cuttings. Two internode is there. Preparation of 1% of Pevistine solution. What is meant by the Pevistine? First we are cutting there, then we are single cuttings, two internode we are cutting. What is 0.1% is Pevistine solution? Pevistine is with fungicides, killing with the fungal contamination or fungus. So that's why we are applying for the fungus. Then IBA, indole butyric acid application in cutting for the 200 mg. This is readily available in the agriculture stores or seed agriculture seller stores. So you collect the online shopping also is available. So then these are the cuttings. These cuttings mainly for 1 feet is essential. Two internode is there. What is the internode? Here one, here one. This is the internode. So first we are cutting the collection, the cutting, and apply for the preparation of 0.1% pyristin solution. Then tipping like that, root portion, that cutting portion. Then IPA, that's the indole beauty application. That is simple. You purchasing that and mix the water, touch that, and planting the mother bed. That's all. IPA applied cutting in mother bed. This is called mother bed. Okay. So this is mother bed in open area. If you have facilities in IPA cuttings inside the mid chamber, what is mid chamber? That is a poly house. So you purchasing the poly bag, poly roll, and making small kernel type, then apply that also. Okay. So both is good, but these also is good. These also more number of percentage is possible for the rooting. Okay. So this is called we are collecting bamboo, so retaining that. So after cuttings, retaining the bamboo, we keep base water. That is all. Then our result, this result. Okay, what is the result? Number of cutting taken 7,300. That means these type of cuttings. Okay, two internode. That is the small cuttings there. You see that here. Okay, top. This is not only here. We are top. Okay, top. We are here. See, we collected now top. Then you see that this is a preparation of cuttings. Small cutting. Two internode. Then apply the pyristin solution. Then IVA. Then planting in the mother bed. Okay. Not straight. Only horizontally. Straight way means it is not rooting, but it is disturbance with the other. That's why or this way or this way or this way, which way is possible. Okay. Then my result, number of cuttings are taken. Here I collected that number of cuttings for 7,300 numbers. Okay, average 100 cuttings per hulls. Number of rooted cutting 500 numbers. 7,300 preparation. Here I am prepared for the 7,300. Then I am planting for the 7,300. Then result is here 5,000 numbers. Percentage of success is 70%. Then once is rooted here, then we go for directly planted or transfer to the polybag after planted. Two methods are possible. So directly go for planting is cost effective. Here this is mother bed. We directly planting mother bed. Another one method is the directly planting. This is polybag. This is not mother bed. You see, this is the mother bed. This is the polybag. Both method also available. But mother bed, if it is sprouting, then transfer to the polybag. Directly planting the polybag, then we go for directly ready for planting in the field. Okay. But need for a mist chamber. If it is not available, then open place we go for the mother bed. Suppose otherwise, open place also is polybag is possible. But when it is rooting, that time need for kernel type, small kernel type polybag. Only you are purchasing 100 rupees for the polybag layer. The result is that after root propagules in directly sunlight. Once is rooted, then we are propagated in the root propagules in direct sunlight. Okay. You see the plant after 2 feet height. Within 2 months is 2 feet height is 2 to 2.5 feet is possible. Then formation of new shoot retain the bamboos. That this one. This is one is not affected. Once we are cutting entire things, not affected. So you see that then again it will become. Okay, that's why I put that one. Okay. So formation of new shoot in the filled bamboo. So we are this one, no, so like this. Then formation of new shoots in retained bamboo. then again it will be coming. That's why I put the dense shoot formation in retained clumps. Then again, once if you cutting entire thing, if it will not grow, that is not correct. It will be grow. See this one. Okay, it will be grow. That's why this picture is here. Okay. Then again it will be coming. About 5 meter length, new shoots formed in the irrigated bamboo after 60 days. So first here we marked and cuttings we used. After that, what we do here, you see that like this. Okay, all the gravity. Then within the about 5 meter length within the 60 days. That's all. So no thanks. Still I achieved something extraordinary. Here I added another one topic issue, value addition or byproducts. Bamboo is lot of byproducts we are using. Soba materials, very cheapest materials, bamboo mat available, bamboo water cane available. Lot of byproducts are coming. So bamboo is a government timber. When we are planting in the bamboo in our field, definitely we will get profit. But once once we are selected field, we planting the bamboo. It is a lifetime. So don't fully cutting means it will be. Madam, thank you for participation.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Ramakrishnan, for the detailed presentation. Now I will quickly take a incorporate bamboo propagation into their existing agricultural practices.
Madam, again, your voice is
yeah, I will repeat. How can farmers incorporate bamboo propagation into their existing agricultural practices?
Yeah. Suppose if in bamboo, two things are a good question. Two things are there. If existing agriculture land, we are not go for the bamboo. Because if you are cultivating in any other agriculture crop like that horticulture crop or agriculture crop or silviculture crop, if you are cultivating regularly, so inside the intercropping, bamboo is not possible. Why? Suppose we are planting inside the agriculture field, existing agriculture field, any other crop we cannot cultivation is not possible. So existing agricultural field, if only go for the border fencing, that is the possible. So other thing it cannot possible. So we go for, if you go for live fencing or bio fencing, it is possible in border area. That is only thing is possible in existing agriculture, utilizing the other crop cultivating. So this is the my answer. Why? Because if once you are planting in the bamboo in existing agriculture field, then again you are not cultivating any other crop. If it is okay, you go for bamboo. Yes, madam.
Okay. Next question. How long does it take for bamboo plants to mature and be ready for harvest?
Yeah, good question, sir. Sir, actually, bamboo within 4 years is possible. Within 4 years, 3.5 to 4 years exactly. So when we go for the cutting operation, that is a cutting operations. So suppose if you are planting today one clump, so after 4 months it is many number of clumps are there. So we selected after 4 years each clump we remove for the matured clump. So after 4 years, we collect the mature clump cutting operation. Then after that, frequently year. That means fourth year, fourth year, seventh year, ninth year, 10th, 11th, then it will be okay. So fourth year onwards, possible for the cutting, for the marketing, we are cutting and sold the bamboo clumps. Yeah.
Okay. Next question. What are the key cultivation techniques for successful bamboo farming?
Yes, sir. This is also a good question. Sir, first is selection. What is the selection meaning in here? Why I said the selection? See, where you are planting, which area, which locality, that area, which type of bamboo is growing. So we are selecting according to that species, that is called that variety. First thing. So you are selecting is your field according with your climatic conditions, one variety. Then you go for seed or cutting. If you go for seed, then you collect the good, you purchase or collect the good quality seeds. Then produce raising the nursery. Then produce good planting material from seeds. So here then we go for cutting. You select good mother plant. How to select the mother plant? I already said more number of culms are there, 100 to 250. So you select that. Then you go for the collect the innovative techniques or cutting to vegetative propagation. Two method I already presented. Na? So which one you are selected? Then you go for that. Then that method. Thing is that here for quality planting material, that is the main part. So if you are selected and produced quality planting material, then no issue, it is very good success in the field. That's all. Species, keep in mind selection, which is selection of the bamboo species are planted raising in our field, our locality, our district, our state. You go for that. Second thing, you go for seeds or cuttings. You select that. Then cutting seed source, good seed source. You collecting and raising the planting, good planting material. Or otherwise, you go for the vegetative propagation or innovative techniques. You go for a good mother plant field. Then you go for that. Means you produce good planting material. You are get success in that. Very good in the field level. That's all.
Okay. And what are the potential value-added products that can be derived from bamboo?
Yeah, actually today I think already his time is over, so that's why the time is coming to the end. That's why I'm not presented value-added product. Next meeting definitely I putting the value-added products in different PowerPoint presentation, because I already prepared one PowerPoint presentation. That slide also is more number of slides, not possible for the less time. That's why I'm not presented. Value-added products, lot of products is there. You go for I'm suggesting one. No, I tell you, I not suggest. I tell you one thing. You go for Google and putting for the National Bamboo Mission. Then click that. Then you go for the value-added product or the byproducts. Lot of products are there. In local livelihood also is there. Lot of poor tribals produce more number of byproducts. Now bamboo water cane, bamboo water cane is available. Meghalaya bamboo mission introduced. In this regard, they are giving the training also in free training. So utilizing the training also in your state. The state-wise bamboo mission is there, not for go for other area. And state-wise is there. They are giving free training also is there. So we are utilizing that. That only for you register. We go for the check the details about that in Bamboo Mission, National Bamboo Mission. This is under the government of India. Each states are available. Each state available in the nodal bamboo mission officers. Some state in the forest department officer, which is higher authority, principal chief conservator of forest, or additional chief conservator of forest is nodal officer. Some state, if in Tamilnadu, if horticulture director is the nodal officer, so you searching that they are giving the free quality material also. So you are utilizing the free quality planting materials. They are giving subsidy also. Lot of benefits are there utilizing. But your question is that value. Now bamboo water cane is byproduct. Another thing, bamboo mat is there. These are the two newly introduced, and water cane, the glass, lot of byproducts are there. In future, we are using for the plastic now, so we totally removing the polythene bag or plastic. Then we go for using for that equal benefit for the bamboo bag and bamboo. If compared to the normal value bag, poly bag, we decide that we go for the bamboo bag like that. So lot of byproduct is upcoming, and already lot of product is there. Okay. Next meeting, if I will produce a detailed what are the value added products is there. Okay. But simply in our places. Making for basket, household using for the basket, vegetable basket, bamboo mat, bamboo cart, soba, lot of other household purpose articles also they are produced. They are making. Okay. Thank you.
How can farmers or individuals? One second. How can farmers or individuals add value to bamboo products through processing and manufacturing?
Yeah, very good question. Sir, you are approaching, this is very good question, because now farmers have no aware about the bamboo mission. So when bamboo mission is farming, only for utilizing, only for beneficial to the farmers. So you search the bamboo mission details. So they give lot of training skills, how to cultivate the bamboo and how to harvest the bamboo. They are giving free training. State-wise nodal officer is there. So you contact bamboo mission. In your state, nodal officer is there. And utilizing the source, lot of funds that they are providing is the government of India. They are giving free planting materials and subsidy planting materials, irrigation facility, irrigation facilities also they are providing subsidy. So you approach the bamboo mission, they will help you for all the farmers, whoever they interested to the produce the raising the bamboo plantations, and they are supporting to the marketing as well as value added, how to make the value added product also. They are giving the full training also. Bamboo skill training they are producing, lot of training they are conducted in every year. So please go through that. You use utilizing that. So it's no issue for the marketing, how to make the value added product or byproduct. They are giving the training in Government of India in bamboo mission. Bamboo mission is headquarters in Delhi, and each state nodal officer is there. Please contact. Cell number is, everything is there in the internet. If you have any doubt, you contact me. I will provide to you. Thank you, sir.
Next question: what are the market opportunities for agri entrepreneurs in bamboo industry?
Yeah, sir, I already discussed about that. This is also a very good question, because marketing is no issue for the bamboo. If we go for any other timber species, we searching about the marketing. But bamboo is lot of potential is there. What is the potential? How can we are using? Where we marketing? Everything I said that bamboo missions are bamboo mission details they have. So they will providing the marketing, where we marketing and how to utilize the bamboo clump or culms. What are the byproduct to be produced? So they are give the training. And suppose I'm a farmer, I'm in the one particular village area, so I have the raising the bamboo plantation. The bamboo plantation is 4 years old, so I have the harvesting harvesting time. So how to make the byproduct in our local variety and what type of needed in the our particular village of the byproduct. Entire details are have in the bamboo mission. So they are guiding to the proper way. So suppose I am in the Coimbatore city. So Coimbatore city, I am producing the bamboo plantations. Today is I decided to cutting the clump. So how to reuse, how to produce the, how to making the byproducts. So I contact the bamboo mission means they will guide you properly in free of. They are not charging. They are giving the conducting the training. Then they will give you the subsidy. Everything they will produce under the government of India. Please utilizing that, sir. If it is, if you have any doubt, you contact me. The number is there, cell number, and state-wise nodal officer is there. Fund is there. So they are giving. Utilizing to you, sir, in your farmer, you guide to some other farmers also.
Okay. And are there any specific government schemes or subsidies available to support bamboo farming and value-added product development?
Madam, please read again, madam.
Yeah, okay, 1 second. Are there any specific government schemes or subsidies available to support bamboo farming and value-added product development?
Yes, sir, absolutely. That's why if your question is very good question, your question answer is the bamboo mission, national bamboo mission. So there is a authenticated government bamboo mission established in the headquarters of the New Delhi, and state-wise nodal officer is there. So appointed state-wise nodal officer. The state-wise nodal officer each and every year allotting fund, that fund utilizing to the your question answer. They are giving the authentic subsidy to the farmers, free of the planting material, conduct the training and conduct the bamboo plantation marketing training, how to marketing, where we are marketing, and how to make the value-added products. Everything they are giving. So only thing we are using. That's all. If you have, if you go for the National Bamboo Mission in the Google, you type National Bamboo Mission. You search the internet. Every details are there. First, in state level bamboo mission is in the state level, national level bamboo mission. That is called in headquarters New Delhi, and state-wise nodal officer is there. So you contact them. That's all, sir. They will providing to the authenticated source everything, training manual, how to make the byproduct, everything they are guiding to you. Some missionary is also there. So suppose that mission we have, so easily we product the basket, plate. Now with the bamboo plate is coming. So like that. Sorry, sir. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Yes, madam.
Now we have the last question. Are there any specific training or skill development programs available for individuals interested in bamboo propagation and cultivation?
Yes, sir. This is also a good question. Sir, actually, I already discussed about this question, this answer. Sir, National Bamboo Mission, they have different time of in a year, they are providing the training. So that period, you are, I don't know which month they will conduct the training. You go through the internet, the National Bamboo Mission. So National Bamboo Mission, headquarters in New Delhi. Every state have nodal officer. Every state they have give the training throughout the year. So you contact and approach your nodal officer in your state. In cell number is there, contact number also is there. The internet, the National Bamboo Mission website. So they will provide when they are providing the training. Then you go for that, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
okay, Mr. Ramakrishnan, I don't see any more questions from our participants. So now we have come to end of question round. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, we like to thank you for the detailed presentation and answering all the questions in depth. And we also like to thank all the participants for joining this meeting. The meeting will now be closed.
Thank you, sir.
You're most welcome. Thank you.